everything's good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, we seem to be good, so I will begin. Hello everyone and welcome once again to another Tribe 9 stream. So yesterday, first than nothing, we were doing the Solitaire, and after 2 hours I got close like 2-3 times, but I didn't quite get it. About that, I said exactly what I... oh, sorry, not this. I did exactly what I mentioned in the video that I did when I was training for the earlier tier. After the stream I took about an hour and a half break, I tried one more time and I actually got it. From the point that I had gotten, which was 70% on, like 7 health bars out of 10, doesn't really change that much. When you're down to the last health bar, he does the insta kill again, and you know, I do the Hina thing to avoid it. And yeah, and you know, I just kind of locked in, concentrated, and I went for it, and I got it in just the one try. So here it is, defeat Solitaire at the highest difficulty. And now today, since it was a Fractal Bias reset, it changed to Backgammon. So I had only done level 50 actually, the base difficulty. But I had some time today, so I practiced and I managed to unlock up until level 100. The level 90 took me several tries, but I can say with some confidence that I have the tools. I know the patterns now. Like I said yesterday also that the shark patterns are a little bit easier, and you know, I keep saying Backgammon, it's Backgammon. He kind of has those same patterns. Solitaire is way different because the phantom visions just change it up so much, and the regular Brave Driver doesn't really have those. Maybe doing the E extension attack, but Brave Driver, sorry, Solitaire just has them all the time. This one, on the other hand, there are some tricky things, like if you get trapped in some of his attacks, you can definitely get wiped easily. But I would say that the barrier is a little bit lower than it was for Solitaire. So, level 100, I just unlocked it. I didn't get the text here, that new difficulty, because I went for the thumbnail. I don't know if anyone noticed, but yesterday the thumbnail was initially really bad quality because I just used an image that I found on YouTube and Google, sorry. But then I went and changed it to one screenshot of my own. So now I got this one too. Something that I did forget to show yesterday, because I was mainly hoping to show it when I won, but I didn't win on stream, is my actual loadout. So everyone here is level 60. Gotanda, Kazuki, and Hina. All level 60, all EX3. Gotanda is max ascension. Unfortunately, both Hina and Kazuki are 0 because I didn't get any dupes. I would have hoped that they had released a banner with the limited units, but it's incredibly unlikely that it will happen at this point, so that's why I've been pulling some of my gems and all of that. I think next week, in exactly a week, I can get Gotanda to extend. Technically, I can do it right now if I exchanged a robot part, but I don't really... I guess I don't really need it. I also need to farm regular shark a little bit for these materials because I use them up. So what's my setup? Normally, let me just show you here. Normally I would run Gotanda like this, because this gives me more damage in my ult. But since we're not ulting at all in this fight, it's better to redistribute this into attack. I guess I have this on, like, I don't really gain anything for getting support point. Survival does help me a bit by giving me more stamina for my counterattacks. But yeah, I guess it helps a bit, even though I'm not sure if those are percentage based. Sometimes I feel like they don't do too much difference, but I guess they do. Anyway, for Kazuki, it's just damage, a little bit here because I had the point. And these ones, because I can support point, won't give me anything, so may as well put them there. Hina goes all in passive 1, which gives more damage when you have a fully charged punch. A bit on attack. Actually, if I had this additional gem, I would give it here, and this would be really good. Because this is the explosion. Actually, I wonder... so, level 3. I think it's worth it if I remove... okay. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. And I'm gonna get this. After activating duty for some period of time, when you're fully charged from an attack, perform an additional serve in AoE. I think one serve for the center. Let me see just how much she actually triggers that. Alright, this wasn't my setup, but I'm changing it right now. About 4 Patimons, most of them are God roll, so attack, 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 crit rate, crit damage multiplier, and I just have this one. For the longest time I thought this was ult, but no, but I guess it does help me a little bit. For Kazuki, I think it's also attack, attack, crit damage. Oh, what has this? Wait, do I not have a better one? Support. Well, that's fun, because this is... I don't actually know if that's doing anything. Let me see. I have favorited. I have a bunch of Patimons, but... the multiplier double plus, attack 4 and crit rate 3. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna switch into this one. Let me see if I have a better one. Because we are almost getting 100% critical rate from the pedals, so I think that's fine. Not that one. Okay, let's go with this one. This is a regular almost god roll. So he should actually perform a little bit better now. How much is his attack? Attack 900. Okay, 900 is pretty good. And for Hina, I do have. Okay, so Sword of Spear, Ultimate. This is important. Without this, you can't do what I'm doing. Crit damage multiplier, crit rate. I guess there's one Patimon. I think is the head. No, it's the body. So I do have this one. I'm okay. To run that. I guess it gives me a little bit of extra damage. Let's go with that. So I modified just now a little bit. So yeah, and again I have the exact same tension cards, exact same ones. They should work. So let's go. Hope for the best. I know the parents. Right, let me see this Backgammon. Okay. So the thing about this one is that I would say that you can actually use like characters. You know, that was the main difference. Okay. Why I was using Gotanda instead of another character. Well, one because I'm just so used to him. Okay. Can't concentrate too much while I'm talking, but it was because I could avoid all of Solitaire's attacks with Gotanda's dodge. But Backgammon, this thing has all of its attacks that are physical, I'm pretty sure. So it's actually really easy. Oh, level 100, yes. Yeah, I'm facing level 100 right now. Hello, Claudio. Thank you. Oh! I wish he did this attack more often. I just used lost a little bit of time in there, but I don't like it in there because it's a little bit annoying where to position yourself, but at least I'm Gotanda, so you have range. Okay, one thing is that actually ulting with Hina as soon as I get it is not incredibly ideal here, because he keeps doing that too. So actually sometimes it's better to save it until he has emerged. And so far he hasn't dived just yet. But again, there's a lot of things. Like he can affect you with it. Also, a side effect from Hina's aggro is that he will start attacking her, and I kind of have to be hugging Hina, go by her side, so that actually I can be okay. When he does this, I can notice when the characters are here that he's gonna do this one. And I prefer to switch to Katsuki because Gotanda's a little bit floaty when he moves. And I tend to mess up when he's doing this. Okay. Here I literally just memorize the timing of this so I can avoid it. Spray. For this spray I just go to his side, evade, and then I can keep killing him without worrying when it ends. Alright, so you start on this. See, like, he's using Hina right now, so, and I wasn't close, so I wasn't able to counter that. Okay, now he's gonna do it here, damn it. If you get hit here, you can get hammered badly. Right, we're still good. Come on, Kazuki, heal up. He's healing here. I guess I haven't noticed whether or not Hina is doing the full charge once. And it's better to be hugging him, that way you can counter any attack. Alright, yeah, those are the explosives. They're going up. I got hit, got them. Ah, we're good. Kazuki's almost healed from his thing. So yeah, the annoying thing is that one, he can inflict you with that status. That slowing status, so it's really annoying. And he dives, so he stays a good amount of time off screen. Nice counter. So like, you're also losing the time that Hina activates her effect. Whereas Solitaire was always on screen, right? Doing pretty good so far. Like, I like avoiding those because even though I don't actually disable the bombs, I do believe I get some invincibility from them. Oh. I like that sometimes I do evasion as Luganda, but Hina triggers her counter at the same time. Also, if you get hit a lot, then he does this more often, which is annoying. It's my first time trying the level 100, but I feel like the damage, his health is going a little bit slower than Solitaire did. But of course that makes complete sense because makes complete sense because let me finish my sentence, goddammit. Because he is off screen like half the time, so. No. Oh, goddammit, alright. I'll revive yourself. Get stuck in it, right? Okay, I think he's doing a spray here, so he doesn't actually get stunned. Okay, no. That does happen sometimes. We just died and I used my revive. When I won yesterday against Solitaire, I didn't even have to use my revive. I managed to win without dying. And I really did look in. Too bad I didn't get it on video, but... I think I've been forgetting to ult with Hina. Whoops. That would explain why I haven't been doing damage. No, no, oh my god, I got stuck with this thing. No, I hate those things, bro. He's done this 3 times in a row. Let's stop him. You see how much he spams moves? way different from Solitaire. But like if you have a good counter, you can just counter all. I had been meaning to say earlier that when I beat the level 90 of this, or 80 I think. Yeah, the 80. Actually, both my Gotanda and Hina died. But he was like only 2 health bars remaining, so I was able to finish him up with Kazuki. But that is really hard in 90 and 100 because he just has so much HP, so it's really annoying to deal with him. Oh, 100, damn it. Can we win? By using Hina? Technically I can probably get way more damage done, but I'm also really confident on... Alright, let's do something. I'm not sure if the explosions are really doing a lot of damage. So let me just revert back to the Hina build that I'm used to. Which is this. Honestly, if I had the gen, that would be great, but I can't have that benefit just yet. We didn't get too far in that attempt. But the thing is that, yeah, he spends a good amount of time off screen, so it's hard. Again, I'm using Gotanda, which almost always allows me to be hitting him. But there's those limitations. Let's see if this goes better. Figure Hina's old, but I don't want to get it. Also, I keep calling them ults even though they're all special attacks, but well, they're like comparable to like ultimate moves that you have in other games, so yeah. Good. You know, for the longest time he didn't do this, the last one. Maybe because we were getting hit a lot, so it was triggering some of his other moves. I'm just waiting here until... Oh. Mostly chill. You going for it already? So quick. And usually when the NPCs stay outside of the circle, kind of means that he's gonna do the vortex. No. I'm gonna restart this one. I got hit in there and I lost my revive. Not good. Wow, Hina is hit. What the hell? She gets downlocked. And that's like the one annoying thing. You can't control your allies getting hit at all. And it's definitely going to happen, so I think healing is terrible. You really can't ignore it. So when you get trapped in those things, you have to dodge. Oh my god, Kazuki's dead. What happened, man? What is this log? What is this rotten log? I do notice that he breaks faster than Solitaire. Again, I am pretty sure that the Braid Driver boss as a whole, including it, have some sort of protection against being broken too frequently. But Char doesn't have that. So he got broken like twice really fast. And that's good because we can keep extending the period where Hina is blocking, so... Vortex. Wait, had he not done this? Oh, that was the previous one. Yeah, I think it's I had broken him 3 times by the time he did this. And I'm in a bad position. Oh yeah, I can't wait here. Vortex them. Right, because we get the hell out of the way. No, not working. Again. Alright, so that messed me up because you're far away, so I can't do the counter to that attack. And I'm trying to counter everything because that's how I know how to handle it. Getting hit by that soon as I noticed that it is not avoiding the What the hell happened there? Oh my god. Dude, I can't get out of the first hell bar. Come on. Sometimes I don't like when the revolution is like this because he sets these water rings all around the arena. When we go to do the chain attack, it may actually put us in a damage zone. Now I do believe we have some invisibility right after we get out of it. Okay, this is the bullet. Wait, when did I feel I'm forgetting to ult. Where my allies are. vortex, so yeah. Damn it. Those bombs! Oh my god! They screw me up so much. Got it. Oh, they went for him, I think. Right. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Yeah, maybe it's not a good idea to go on into the attack directly. Only when I know that I can counter it.
きます。パワー全開。ここで決める。見せましょう。食らうがいい。見せましょう。一気に行きます。食らえ。ここボタンだけ逃した。みんなのことが大好きだよ。パワー全開。時間削減。ここで決める。食らうがいい。パワー全開。食らえ。見せましょう。
He stopped doing the water spray, which is unfortunate because that one is really easy to defeat him. Also, he's not submerging as much anymore, which I think is, I guess, good to a degree. Because it actually allows us to hit him. And as long as you don't get hit much, he doesn't do the vortex as some. But he does do this one more often, which messes me up. Okay, now he comes with this. I got messed up by the tree. Okay, this is halfway through, right? Okay, we got the halfway through. Oh, finally. Been doing it for so long. And also he did this again. Right, so we did die, we have to be careful.
見せましょう。起動。食らうがいい。パワー全開。見せましょう。時間削減。一気にいきます。パワー全開。
Of course, Hina, do your attack when this. Wish the AI was a bit smarter than that. But I do like that they are doing the weather thing. This is very good damage. Yeah, I got hit and he did this thing. Vortex, yep. Oh my god. 30%. Hopefully he doesn't do that one again, because I was a little bit worried, because I died to the earlier one. How many does the one move that worries me? In theory he should not be doing that again, because that's his insta-kill. Right. But like, Solitaire did it at 10% remaining, he did it at 30. He may do it again, I think. What if I can just hold to avoid it? Maybe, but... To be honest, if it came to the case that I lost the Tanda on the final health bar, I can win. I can handle with Hina, but I don't think it will. Okay, I'd rather him to this. Even if you limit the arena. It's done! Yes! Oh my god.
別の商談があるので失礼。
26 minutes. Let me grab a clip. I'm so glad. Because after yesterday, 26 minutes, so it took me 20, almost 24 to beat Solitaire. I have the screenshot somewhere, but this one, yeah, you can see the additional like 3.5 minutes, almost 27, because of the time he stayed submerged. I felt like it was a bit slower to damage him, but at the same time, you do have more opportunities because Solitaire, there's a lot of windows where you have to like be evading. But I could hit him all the time here. Oh my god, I am so glad. Okay. Yes. Yes. And we have it here. This batch is a bit cooler. Defeat Backgammon at the highest difficulty. Let me, I'm sorry, goodbye you. And let's get both of these. Oh, I am so glad. And this time it only took me an hour. I think attempts it was like 4 or 5. Not counting like the ones that I reset almost immediately. Oh, yes, yes, thank you. Again, okay, so are they hard? Yes, but the hard part comes from the endurance. They do have a set of patterns and moves, both of the bosses. But if you get to learn them, the only part that remains is just maintaining it. Now, I'm a mere mortal. I don't have Hina or Katsuki with ascensions, so they could be much better if I did, because of their passive skills and because of just the additional gems. So, for example, what I was saying with Hina, if I could actually have this, even just 1 point, without compromising the fighting level 2, I could get a lot done. Like, look at her ascensions. What do they do? Increase the motion Fisky. So this gives her more of her strategy skill gauge by default. The permanent attack with reverted first physical counter attack will be fully charged. Oh yeah, okay, so you just do a regular counter and then you just hit attack and boom, it's fully charged. Oh, did this have more space now? If a secondary attack is executed right after a fully charged primary attack, the secondary attack will be enhanced. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure whether or not the CPU really uses that, but still. So yeah, it's a matter of getting the patterns down and then just consistent. So again, it took me 27 minutes pretty much. Someone added me. What the hell? Is that anyone watching the stream that just added me on Steam? Even though I don't really think you can find me on Steam that easily. If not, it's probably a scam account. Anyway, but yeah, so you have to learn the patterns and then you just have to keep at it. When you see the videos that are online on YouTube, that they're done in like 2 minutes or 5. They're using insane builds and insane, probably like most of them have Hina, definitely. And they have like the Hyakuishi Taro card, which gives you more attack. And yeah, some use Enoki. Yeah, Enoki is an insanely skillful character. Like when I got to try her out in the Chiyoda chapter, I immediately didn't use her again because, again, I'm no perfect player and she relies on not getting hit to get stuff done. So, but if you actually manage to pull it off, then she does crazy numbers. Anyway, well, that's it then. I managed to do it. This time around I actually won. So I'll be changing the title of the stream from attempting to defeating. And again, too bad that we didn't get to see the Solitaire one live. But again, in the 2 or 3 attempts that I got into the 70% of progress, it was pretty much the same until the end. He does the insta kill at 10% health, which you can just counter with Hina or just with a dodge, I guess. And he does the star patterns more in his, like when you has 40% left. But I finally figured, like the last attempt that I did yesterday taught me how to deal with them. You just have to be like in the corner of the X's, avoid all his attacks, and after like the first wave of him doing that, you can go into the center, which will now be available, and it's a less risky area. So I utilized that. I literally learned from my own stream, and in the attempt that I won, I was able to utilize that. And as I said, I didn't even die once in that attempt. Here in the Backgammon one, yes, we did die one time, but we played it safe and then we succeeded. Oh, I'm so glad. Anyway, this was one of the things that I really wanted to do before the game ends. Probably the biggest hurdle one, the most difficult one. The things that I'm still missing is leveling up everyone to 60 and to EX, which right now I am only missing Todoroki, which is just there. I'm missing a few days. And then these guys are close to 50 and these guys are pretty much in the 40s. So what I'm doing is I'm taking Gotanda and 2 of them. It takes around 33, I say 33 days, but it's like 33 times 3 boosters, so 99 boosters. And mainly using the highest XP yield rift, which is unmatched choose are fashionable. That gives the most XP. I did the numbers and I have enough time to get it. I'll be done like, I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm getting the boosters daily and whatever ones I get from random enemy drops. They're not... Okay, I think these ones are missing to be EX. Okay, this one is EX. And these 6 aren't. But that's the least of my concerns. And also, yeah, I'm racing to EX for Gotanda next week. And in like 6 weeks, Katsuki and Hina. I will see whether or not it's possible for me to get level bond 100 with Gotanda. I'm not sure because honestly it doesn't advance that quickly. And what I will try is to gift him, like when you're here in Fractal Vice, you tag to a character. You can gift them something like this. But I don't know how much you get. So I will wait until I first max EX Gotanda and then I'll start gifting him his diary and see how that goes. It's not something that I really want to do, but I will try my best to get his level 100 one wizard, which gives me his top medal, I think. But for now, I got this one. So again, now it's kind of funny because, you know, this is like the epitome of battle in the game, getting these 2 things. So I don't really have much else to do for 4 months, but I'll still keep playing daily. I probably, like, even though I just started doing this yesterday, the stream for Solitaire and today the other boss, I had planned to do this. I just didn't know when. So I started practicing this weekend to do the bosses again because I hadn't practiced it so long. But well, not even a week after that, and I managed to do it, which of course I'm insanely glad and crazy about. But yeah, I guess I maybe will still do a stream reading like all of the flavor tests of items. That's still something that I wanted to do. So in a few weeks maybe. And I definitely want to make a video, like a proper video, not just a stream, about the game, telling the unfortunate tale of what it happened to be. I do want to make it like maybe within this next month to give people that may see that video enough time to actually play the game. But yeah, and I will try my best to be streaming when the game goes offline, but I'm not sure when it is exactly. In the website they only say November 27th Japan time, so I don't know if it's at like 12 o'clock, like 00 on the 27th, because if it is at that time, then it's like 10 AM for me and I would be working. So if I really want to do that, what I would need to do would be request a day off just to do that. I kind of want to do it, you know. In the few games that I played that are live service and I've enjoyed, I've been there on the final minutes for both of the Love Live mobile games, Civ and Civ 2. No, sorry, not Civ 2. That game sucked. CFAS. So I kind of want to do it for this one, and I'm putting an ungodly amount of time. I'll tell you right now, my Steam playtime for Triad 9 right now it's 182 hours. I had 10 hours less on Sunday, and granted I was playing like an hour to an hour and a half tops per week, which was just doing daily missions, using my boosters whenever I had a good number, and then doing fractal buys on Thursdays. But I put 10 hours in between this past week doing these bosses, so yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm incredibly satisfied, and I jabbed enough here after we were done, so I think I'm gonna pack the stream here. Thank you so much for watching. Shout outs to Claudio Weisman, who was in the chat. Thank you so much for coming, if you're still there, and if not, then hopefully you see this. And that's gonna be it for this time. In the future I will do another one, this time around focusing on reading the flavor texts of the many items in the game. Oh, and by the way, I still need to read the story for chapters 4 and 5. I think there's some translations out there, so I might get on that soon. Anyway, that was it for now, so thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, you always work by my tongue. Yeah, I messed it up. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.